What's good? What's good? What's good, family? What's good? Good morning, good afternoon to everybody in different time zones. Yeah, man, I just felt compelled this morning, man. I wanted to speak on some things. Y'all get on in here. I'm gonna give y'all a second to get on up in here. Give y'all a minute, man. Give y'all a minute. But good morning to you all. Good morning to those who are watching or who have watched. Um, yeah. Good morning. Good morning. I just want to speak on a couple of things, and y'all can chime in and and let me know what y'all feel, how y'all feel about it. If you want to join in, also you can go in the chat box, hit that link in the chat box. It's gonna bring you in. It's gonna bring you in, and we can discuss. But what I want to speak on, and I'm gonna put the topic at the top today. But what I wanted to speak on is our people, our people being brainwashed. Is it to the point of no return, or can we help it? Can we fix it? And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by people being brainwashed. I ain't talking about the regular brainwashed. Well, brainwash is brainwash, but I'm talking about in how are we brainwashed, and in which way are we brainwashed? That's what I want to speak on. So yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a little time to get up in here, man. We're gonna speak on it. We're gonna speak on it. Yeah, yeah, y'all come on in, get on in here, man. Get on in here. Yeah, y'all get on in this thing, man. Type the topic. Let me type this in the topic, man, for real. Maybe I need to turn my microphone down. So Hold on, let me go over here. Hey, I could have did it right there. Today's top. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong. I get used to this. Yeah, I made my column a little too big. Go fix that right fast. Come on in here, family. Come on in. Gonna chat today. Gonna wrap it up today. Show for sure. Yeah. There we there we go. There we go. Lock that one place. All right. So yeah, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, man, today I just wanted to speak on, man, why we so brainwashed. And what I mean by brainwashed is, how we can go along with the narrative of some people that don't even look like us, but we quick to call somebody that look like us when they speak about this, they speak on this, call them crazy. Yeah. And I'm referring back to Kanye, because I don't understand, like, how we cannot support that man. Like, it's like we so used to conforming. We so used to conforming to something or someone that as soon as we step outside of that to do something different, we want to call a motherfucker crazy. And I got to say, damn, are we that goddamn brainwashed? Are we that brainwashed to the point where when someone stops being a slave or stop or wakes up and get out of that trance that a lot of us are in, we quick to call them crazy? Are they really crazy though? Or are we still asleep? Well, I ain't gonna say we, cause I know I see through a lot of shit. Man. Sometimes you gotta lift the veil on a lot of shit. That's what Kanye did. That's what he do. He lift the veil on a lot of things. You know, uh, I don't know. I don't know if we have the. I don't know if we have the manpower to even work on ourselves. Sometimes I be like, I think that people that think alike should just rock together and we get this shit done and leave the other dumb motherfuckers behind. You know, uh, I don't know. But one thing I will say is that I know for a fact Kanye ain't crazy because I ain't never seen a crazy billionaire for real. What if it's just that he thinks so far out of the box that it's hard for some of us to comprehend? What if you have to be, as smart as he is to understand what he's saying? See, those interviewers are gonna try to blow him off. They gonna blow him off as crazy because that's what they want you to think. They know y'all gonna believe it, and that's why I don't even see why the hell he even go on their shows. I don't even understand it. Like I wouldn't go on them folks shit. I'd be like, fuck y'all. I'm gonna create my own shit. Like I feel like That's one thing I say that motherfucker is dumb about, because he got all this money, and out of all this money, you know these folks are always censoring you, right? Always shutting your ass up. Out of all this stuff that these folks done did to you, you have not thought to go and create your own platform and speak for yourself, right? Yeah, that's the shit that baffled me, because ain't no goddamn way I'm a billionaire and I know it only take maybe a couple thousands to start a podcast or a platform where you can speak and not be silenced. It don't even take a whole lot of money to start no shit like this, you know. But I just want to know what everybody think. You know, like, do y'all think we too far gone? Are we too brainwashed? Are we too brainwashed? I just want to know. What's good, family? Y'all make sure if you want to chat and get in the live for real, make sure you hit that link in the chat box. The link is in the chat box. Make sure you are on camera and you got some okay lighting. You don't have to have the best lighting, but make sure you got some okay lighting. I will add you to the room, and man, we can chop it up. We can definitely chop it up. Just yeah, hit that link. That link. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm gonna give it another maybe 20 minutes. Y'all ain't in this thing. I'm gonna end it and I'll come back later on. A lot of people might be busy or something. But yeah, let's get in and chop it up, man. Get it in. Yeah, I know what's going on. What's going on, Victor? Man, I know my audio was off because I'm waiting on people to get in. What's happening, player? Uh, yeah. I'm trying to wait till folks get on in here, man. If you want to join in and hop up on the screen with me, get in the room with me, man. Hit that link, Playboy. Um, he said the type of content. I believe it though. I believe it. The type of content that I make might be shadow banned. You might be right. You might be right. I wouldn't put it past it. I would not put it past it at all. What's good with you though, family? Everything all right? I appreciate it. I appreciate it, family. I sure do appreciate it. Yeah, man. I'm just cooling myself, man, and I just wanted to speak on, the whole situation with Kanye and why are people so quick to throw in the towel when it come to him when he speak on something like quick to throw him off as crazy. I ain't never seen a crazy billionaire, man. Sometimes I ain't gonna even lie, in this world, in this time, in this day and age, you have to do crazy shit to really make money, man. And you right with my type of content, right? So I'm speaking sense. I'm speaking something that actually might. Right, right, right. Hopefully it does. So I'm speaking on some stuff that might actually make a change. So they're not gonna show it like that. So in order for in order for my stuff to really, get out there into the algorithm, people would have to support it. So yeah, I agree with you, bro. But I just sometimes it baffles my mind to really try to figure out why do we shun the people who ain't scared to speak against the powers that be, but we support the ones that tell us to kill each other. I never understood that, bro. I ain't never understood that. But you hop on in, man, and or whoever hop on in, man, and let me know and share this joint too, man. Share this live too, and let people know we here. I just wanted to speak a little bit to everybody, man, that is watching the live. But yeah, man, it just baffles me because I feel like, all right, bet, let me get you up in here, bro. Let me turn your sound up. What's good? What's
Yeah,
good, fam?
man. Pardon me, bro. I was just laying down and relaxing, enjoying the day
Man,
and
you
stuff.
good, family. You good. Come as you are. How you been though?
I'm doing all right, bro. When I seen your content, I was like, damn, bro, onto something. You heard me?
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate it, man. When I saw your comment, I was like, yeah, bro. He think like me, so I like people. I like my kind. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cause it's
like
hard.
minded.
Yeah, like-minded people, man. Cause it's hard trying to get people to see where you coming from if they can't comprehend it. You know what I mean?
But they always say perspective is reality.
That's right. It is. And so if your perspective is jagged, then that's your reality, right?
Right,
So we can't even work, we can't even give our energy to those people.
right,
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I just don't understand like why do we do that? Sometimes you know how you got so much love for your people, right?
right.
You have so much love for your people that you won't want to understand why they the way they are.
Yeah. I
You know,
mean, the mind frame and the spells that we put on it would do that.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? We don't even know that we being mentally slave.
Exactly, man. Uh And that's why, even in the Bible, and I'm not even a follower of the Bible, but even in the Bible, it says that everybody can't go to the promised land, right?
Right.
So I don't even understand. I don't do content to try to change people's minds, but
Right.
I just like speaking on, what's going on, and hopefully in the process find people that think the same way.
Right.
That way I know
Yeah.
when. Go
I
ahead,
had
go
to
ahead.
chime in because I remember times by me being a dark dude, by me being a dark complexion
Right,
towards other people, like people that's black, light skinned people.
right,
People used to tell me go back to Africa,
man.
knowing damn well I never been to Africa.
Bro, me and you both, bro.
You know
I'm
what
a
I'm
dark
saying?
complexion person, so I get it. I understand it. So yeah, uh, I think people do that because, like I said, it has something to do with being brainwashed.
Right.
When you're so brainwashed and you don't even realize the person that you're telling this to, is of the same ethnicity that you are.
Right.
They just a darker skin color, and you wanna pick on that person, and you wanna make that person feel bad because it gives you uh some kind of feeling of superiority.
Right.
You get what I'm
And I
saying?
brought that up. I brought that up because of the anti. You know what I'm saying with Kanye, with Ye.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they can go back to a place that's not originated to them, but we're originated to a land that we can't go back to. We
Exactly.
can never go back to.
This people don't even understand that. They don't even look at that side of things. Like we this is our land. This was our land before they even got here. Right?
Right.
And I've heard stories like I'm from where you from, bro?
I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
You from Richmond, Virginia, right? So I'm from
Yeah.
Memphis. So most of my family, Memphis, Tennessee, but most of my family is from Mississippi. So,
Right.
my dad was from Mississippi. May his soul rest in peace. And they used to tell me stories, and they used to always speak on the tribes that they were from. When I was younger, I didn't understand that. You feel what I'm saying? So when all this speak of Indians come around, I remember my pops telling me, "Oh, those are called the $5 Indians."
Mm-hmm.
So they not real Indians. So the real Indians were us, because
Right.
we were here first. They don't even
The
tell you,
indigenous.
right? They don't even tell you about the invisible wars that our people fought, our ancestors fought. Up through the South. They don't
Right.
tell you about that because they want that to be quiet as kept, and they want us to blend in and become African American. So
Yeah.
people say things like that about darker skin complexion people and don't even understand that, bro. We the original people of this land. I can't go nowhere
Right.
I'm not from. You feel? I'm from here.
Exactly.
I'm already where I'm supposed to be. So
Yeah.
I agree with you though.
Yeah. It's just the anti-sem the word, because I don't want to, what I'm saying,
Right,
further
right. The
the
invisible hand.
not being
We,
seen.
we
We
gonna
don't
call him
want you
the
to not be
invisible
seen. We
hand.
want you to be seen. And
Right.
I don't want to say nothing that's gonna not how you not be seen.
That's right. We
But
we gonna call him
being,
the invisible hand.
yeah, the invisible hand, bad at having the having that being a protection for them.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And bad at being like, oh, you calling us nigga. That's what I take it as.
Right.
Well, as for like a Jew and the original Jew, as
Right.
in black people.
Exactly.
Once they take it out of context, it's like, damn, do we even gotta say?
It's nope, not really. At this point now, I feel like there's a disconnect
Right?
where it's okay, right, for people to call us out our names or us to call each other names. Like if we were sitting up here, me and you, right, Lil Vic, sitting up here,
Mm-hmm.
and we were calling each other, man, bitch ass nigga, hoe ass
Yeah.
nigga, this would be entertaining. I would probably get so many views just by doing that. But this goes right back to us being brainwashed.
Right.
When you brainwashed, you don't even realize you brainwashed. The fact that I'm bringing up this topic tells you that I've come out of that stage.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So we can shun Ye for what he's trying to do, but the same people that gon' shit on us, like we love they dirty draws and we don't have nothing to say. But no, let me get it right. Let me say it. I'm gonna rephrase that. they shit on us, and then we ready to complain as soon as they say something. It's like, you know how when you have a girl, right, and you thought she was in love with you, and as soon as you find out she ain't in love with you, now you have all the negative stuff to say about her.
Yeah,
But
hurt.
when but when the homie was telling you, bro, man, she ain't right for you. You ain't want to believe him, and you
Mm-hmm.
riding with her and you rocking with her until it hit the fan. Now, don't be mad at her now, because when I told you, you should have already jumped on it. That's the same situation with our people, right? They
Yep.
ride for the invisible hand until the visible hand start doing something to them.
Yep.
Then they want to have something to complain about.
It's just that we need to make a way to building certain platforms that we
Right,
can,
right.
you know what I'm saying? We can say certain things and we
Facts,
can be liberal about our opinion and we can be a voice for our people.
facts,
We
facts.
can't do that on their platform.
No, you can't, man.
I
And
mean, we can, but is it to a
it's a
certain limit?
risk. Yeah, it's a risk
You know what I'm
if you're gonna
saying?
do it. And that's why I'm telling
Yeah.
people about Parler, because yeah, about to buy it. Well, he already
Yep.
bought it. And I think you give him a little time, he gonna upgrade it, because right now you can't go live or anything on it. But I
Yeah,
think,
I just wanted to make the conversation make sense, you know what I'm saying? Because I came on baffling, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, bro, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. You the only one had the balls to get up here. So yeah,
Yeah,
I salute you for that one, man. Um, and I feel like this is one of many more that I'm gonna do, because I'm recently just starting to go live myself,
yeah,
and I gotta tell you, like, when you on this side of the fence going live, it ain't for the faint of heart, because you gotta get people to hop in there, and this may not be the
yeah,
best. This may not be the best time to do it, but when you feel compelled to say something and you want to talk about something, you gotta, hey, let me
you gotta
go and
talk
get it
about
up.
it.
Yeah, gotta talk
Yeah,
about it. I can either talk about it to myself, talk to my wife about it, but she hear it so much. I'm like, let me see if I can find
yeah.
people with
I
like
mean, that's
minds.
one of the ways, like Kanye is speaking on. He like, yo, they gonna attack our women first.
Right,
You
exactly.
know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? They gonna attack our women first, and by us being a protector and provider for our women, we gonna cater towards what they want. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? What they need for real. So if they feeling not aligned with our program, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna throw off
Exactly.
everything.
Exactly. You said a mouthful that time. And that's why it's important that whoever you decide to be with for the rest of your life, make sure they are aligned with most of everything. I ain't gonna say everything, because
Right?
that's just not reality. Y'all not gonna get along on everything.
Yeah,
But
because the duality in
yeah,
it.
it's duality. So yeah, you can't forget that. But make sure that y'all have like minds. That's
Right.
important. That is very important in a relationship, man. And I gotta say, for the most part, my wife thinks like me, so I don't. We don't. It ain't really no back and forth.
Yeah.
So
I usually look at ads on the joint on YouTube and they say you don't marry what you like, you marry what you love.
you marry what you love, and you marry what you need.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, man. I agree
So
with that.
even not even just like the relationship wise, but the things that we give our time to is what I consider marrying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we give our time and our energy to
To
something, like
yeah.
worshiping something.
Right. Exactly. But if you gonna give your time to anything, you got to make sure it's right for you, though.
Right.
You got to make sure it's the right thing, because hey, I could be out here just not doing anything. But and since COVID-19, people don't get together and hang out like they used to.
Yeah.
So this became like the number one way for people to fraternize. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I was like, let me hop on this.
But if this the number one way to commingle with these certain topics that's touchy, we
Yeah,
can't really commingle with people even on a platform like this.
true. And why do you
You
say
know what
that
I'm
though?
saying? Huh?
Why do you say that though?
Because by even if we post like a crazy caption to grab attention of other people,
Right.
Yay going
Oh
crazy, Yay
yeah.
is anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
We gotta say something pretty much downright crazy
Crazy.
ever
Yep.
to even cause a conversation and for people to encounter the conversation.
That's right, and that's called ranking your videos, and that's how I get my videos to do the numbers that they do. You know, they ain't doing no crazy numbers, but the numbers
Yeah,
that they do is because you know, I tweak the title. You feel what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Sometimes you got to, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying,
yeah.
just to even spin the narrative.
Right, spin the narrative a little bit, you know, and that's what people do on here all the time. They make clickbait, so you know how that go. Um,
Yeah,
and I wanted to ask you too, bro. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 29,
29. Okay, so yeah,
29 years young.
yeah, man, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I wish I was 29 again. And
In the words of 19 Keys, I'm becoming more new.
there you go, because you're opening up to a newfound life now. You know, you're
Right,
seeing things different. You can be honest with yourself and say 5-10 years ago you wasn't speaking the way you speaking now.
right.
But it's a good thing you waking up at the age that you are, because a lot of people your age, bro, they ain't on this.
Nah, for real.
For real,
They,
bro.
they so they so stuck on TikTok,
Right.
and then I got an old school clock hanging up. I don't just like to make some light of the situation,
Yeah.
because everything we talk about is kind of like being held against us every time
True.
we speak. So I'm just kind of throw it like a sidebar.
Okay.
I got an old school clock on my wall right now, and every time I heard silence, I hear that TikTok, tick
Mm.
tock. But people is praising TikTok as if we got time to be dancing around in buffoonery.
Hey, you made a lot of sense just there, though, bro. Like, I didn't think about it like that, and I agree with you. And that's why I use my TikTok. And if you ain't on TikTok, well, if you are, then go follow that. That's why I use my TikTok to not waste time and try to be funny. I'm trying to get a point across. You feel what I'm saying? To get people to listen. And if I'm going to waste time, I'd rather waste time doing something worth
Right,
your time. You get what I'm saying? So yeah,
right,
it's I, I'm not really. I want to one day create my own platform where it could just be mine, and I can say what I want, and the people that come on it can say whatever they want. You know what I mean?
right,
Yeah, cause it's hard, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. When this camera is off and I'm sitting here talking to my family, bro, how I talk now, this is
right,
calm. This is calm. Ain't really no passion here because I can't really express the passion I want. You get what I'm saying?
right.
And it's to be honest, bro, it's really restricting. You get what
It
I'm saying?
is. It's like putting a cap over somebody. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, man, it's restricting as hell. And one day, hopefully, we'll get past this, man. So that's why I'm really hoping and pushing that Ye really, make this app a lot better than what it is, so we can
Yeah,
have
man.
that foundation.
Shit, but if we're gonna tear down our cornerstone, what type of foundation we gonna have?
Right?
You
But
know what I'm saying? Yay is being that cornerstone for people to speak out. You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
That want to speak out. It's not for everybody because everybody don't want to speak.
everybody don't. They
Some
okay
people is
being
just
sleep.
okay with being, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, the new
docile.
generation of slave.
Yeah, they
You know what
okay
I'm
with
saying?
being
Some people,
docile.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
minute.
Yeah, minute. Yeah, they okay with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. I ain't never been okay with that. Even as a young cat, bro, it's always been something in me. It was like, man, this shit ain't right.
Yeah, man.
And I can even go as far as to say, man, it's got to be more to life than just getting up, going to work, and working until you die. Like, it's way
They
more to
beat
life.
us. They beat us across the back and
Yeah,
tell us about a God in the sky and tell us to wait on the God in the sky to come back
right.
for salvation on this earth.
We know that's cap.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I
to
ain't, I
each
ain't
his
about to put
own.
it off on like as if he's not real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they just put on us so much that we gotta believe in this fictional being to save us.
That
We can
goes
save ourselves.
that goes back to what you said, and I agree. That goes back to what you said when you said perception is reality.
Right.
Even with beliefs, your belief system, however you perceive your God as your reality. I can't tell you to say, hey, your God is a white man. That's your perception. However you perceive it. If you perceive your God as a white man, then hey, that's you.
Right.
Me personally, I feel like my God is I feel like I am an image of my God, and I'm
Right.
living
I
through.
didn't mean to go too much into the conversation about God, because that's like a conversation in itself. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is, but nah, you good, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just sparking
Yeah.
conversation, period. But if I may finish, what I was saying was is that I feel like a higher power. There's one force in this world, and you can use it for good or you can use it for
Right.
evil. It's your choice, and that's why in the Bible you were given free will.
Free will.
You know what I'm saying? You do with it whatever you want, but understand that there are consequences and repercussions.
Yeah.
You know, you got it, but you choose whatever you
Right.
do. I don't judge people by what they choose, man. That don't make a person bad or it don't make a person good. It's a person character that I judge you by. It's your character, the content of your character,
Right.
and that's
I
why
mean,
when go
yeah,
ahead,
tell us that we live in a simulation, right? And we could be any character in this game that we want to be.
right?
So it's definitely who we choose to be in
Yeah,
this life.
who you choose to be, and I can't knock you for being whoever you choose to be. That's like even the young cats out here that's doing the dirt in the streets. Like
Right.
I was like that once. I mean, I had my reason. I'm pretty sure they have their reasons. All I ask is that y'all keep that over there. Don't bring
Yeah.
it. Don't bring it close to my family. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely about choice. It's definitely choice.
Yeah. We all choose, man. And the path we choose is gonna be the path that we gotta, stay on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And I believe Ye and people that think like Ye has chosen a path.
yeah, they
You know what I'm
have.
saying?
And they consistent. They consistent with it too.
Yeah.
And you
You know what I'm
choose.
saying? I seen something today. Gilly the kid, he was at a baseball game. Man behind him had on a mega hat.
Okay.
The
I ain't.
man behind him had on a mega hat.
Yeah.
So Gilly got the camera facing to him. I know it's kind of like a rant a little bit.
Go ahead, bro.
He pointed the camera towards them. The man got out the camera so fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It,
Man, I don't want you to see this. I don't want you to see who I really am.
that's crazy though, man. Like
You know what I'm saying?
you know what? And it's crazy. You see how you got to be. You have to like kind of cover yourself when you choose something different from the norm,
Right.
right? Because you don't want to be called this and you don't want to be called that. That's
If it don't
basically
align with the world,
yeah. Well,
you'll be considered as an outcast almost.
right. If you don't align with majority, so I with Kanye, and that's why I respect him so much because he chose not to align with the world.
Right.
To try to make us see, because you got to think about it, like we not up there with Ye. We don't know what he see,
Right.
you know, when he's in the meetings and all them different things like this. He telling us about things that most artists wouldn't dare speak about.
Right.
Man, that takes a lot of bravery, bro. And he even said in the Drink Champs interview that, man, he's willing to risk his life for this.
And I wanted to actually about that too, because he named the kid after Noriega. He named one of his kids after Noriega.
Really?
Right.
Which one? You don't know which one?
I have no idea. I just know it's a kid named
Okay, because I know he got one. I know he got one named North.
North, and
Yeah.
he got like a number of other babies that
Yeah, I think
just popped
East,
up out of
South, and West, something like that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah. But
it's like the
yeah,
moral
I
compass.
didn't
You
know
what I'm
that.
saying? His moral compass, he had to tap into his moral compass. But what I'm
Right.
saying is the amount of respect that he gave to this man by naming his kid
after the
him.
Bro, I really was pissed off when he did what he did though. I'm talking about Nori. I was pissed. Like,
Right.
bro, you out of line, bro. This man called you his brother, called you his friend.
Right.
And you turn around and do this to him? I'm pretty sure it probably didn't affect Ye too much because he probably used to people shutting doors on him and turning their backs on him. He used to betrayal. But for me, you know, I thought this was a new door opening for the Drink Champs. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, they're their own platform. And man, they Kanye get on it.
This in my opinion what happened.
Well, look,
The same.
before you speak on it, I just want to say, I want to say this though. I want to say, I thought this was a new door opening, and
Right.
you know they got their own platform, and they're gonna let Ye do his thing and say what he want to do. It went like that though, right up until the next day. All of that changed, and it proved what I already was thinking. I was like, oh no, this shit ain't gonna go like it's supposed to. He gonna end up taking it down because them folks gonna get in his ear and they're gonna be like, yeah, you gotta do this, you need to apologize, blah, blah, blah. I feel like he shouldn't have even apologized. I feel like if anybody should have apologized, should have been Kanye.
Right.
Because Kanye was the one saying everything.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
He apologized numerous times.
Right, exactly. Yeah, but go ahead with what you saying though, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the opening drink champs. He even told Nori the black voice and everything is used. You know what I'm saying? It's bought out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this the way I look at it. You seen Chris Rock and Will Smith, right? Everything was scripted for this event to happen. You know what I'm saying? He slapped him in. Day later, maybe a week later, his Oscar get, you know what I'm saying? The award that he got was taken.
Was taken from him, right.
You know what I'm saying? And by me saying, Ye told him in the beginning that these voices is brought out.
Right.
He already told him what was going to happen. He already told Nori that, yo, they going to buy your voice out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they gave you that award. Y'all just got an award.
Look,
you know what I'm saying? They would take your award and, yo, that's why he came out saying, fuck these niggas. These nuts. He came out and said it.
Exactly. Because Kanye know, man, like, why wouldn't you listen to a man that's a billionaire? He's a black billionaire, not just a billionaire, right? But he's a black billionaire, which means that he has...
Hold on, excuse me, bro. Let Ye tell it. He's a multi-billionaire.
Yeah, multi-billionaire. Right. So why wouldn't you listen to him? Because that means he overcame all the obstacles that they would have put forth to stop him from getting to that point. I mean, he surpassed the person who put him on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's something to think about, bro.
That is something to think about.
That's a lot to think about, bro. Like, this man is the richest black man in I think in the United States or in the world right now.
In the world
right now, right? Come on, bro. Why wouldn't I follow this? Why wouldn't I follow a guy like that? Man, look, that man has taken the sticks and the stones. He done had some bones broken. They, you know, when he did that rant on stage that time where they really concluded him as crazy.
Yeah,
he did that, and I don't even think he was crazy then. I know he wasn't crazy then.
I seen an article. Well, some on Twitter, I call them all articles. When you post something, it's an article.
Yeah.
I seen something that said his mother actually committed suicide to get away from him, and that was about a black man. You know what I'm saying? The things that we can say against somebody with their hands tied behind their back, the things we can do to people with their hands tied behind their back.
Man, that's sad.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, his hands tied behind his back. He ain't got no choice but to use his feet in other ways, other tactics.
He got to
fight back.
He got to. And this is one thing that I respect about Ye, because he's smart. You gonna call me crazy? Okay, we gonna run with that, because I know that controversy sells.
Right.
He said this 1,000,000 times. So if you want to call me crazy, keep calling me crazy. But those that know will know, because he always putting gems in all of his outbursts. Like, even when he was singing the song about, I got t-shirts, Meek Mill, I got t-shirts. When he was saying, he was saying that, like, look, bro, I got t-shirts, I made them. You want to buy one?
Man.
Like, nigga, what?
My interpretation for I got a t-shirt, Meek Mill, was the double or triple entendre. You know what I'm saying? The tremendous t-shirt.
Okay.
When he wore the Tremendy.
Right.
The shirt was
that's
Supreme.
his clothing line, ain't it?
No, it was a clothing line based on his ideas.
Okay, yeah.
They just used his ideas and just made his own entity out of it.
Okay, I got you.
Never gave him credit. You know what I'm saying? The people that was under him, like Virgil.
Ah, okay.
You know
So
what I'm
he was
saying? These are the people that he put on.
right, right.
So once he got there talk about the t-shirt,
Okay.
it was just yeah, I'm designing, but these are the things that I'm actually doing. I'm putting on these people and never getting credit for it.
Right.
That's one entendre that I looked at it.
Well,
And
I mean, it's definitely all about perspective, you know.
right.
But
But I looked at it in like a few ways
yeah,
because
you can.
it's a rap thing now by dissing the dead.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? And everything is like the obituary, the t-shirt, you get the picture on the t-shirt.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
if anything was to happen to Kanye, he would be the next man on the t-shirt.
Mm. Facts.
All right, that's two
Facts.
right there.
I,
And the
I
t-shirt
I
is
like that
like,
one. Right. I like that one.
okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You ever heard the Migos? Mama told me not the same sell work.
Right. Right. Yeah.
18.5, same color
Color
t-shirt.
T-shirt. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
He's telling these people that come from the street lifestyle, I got the same as you. The
Right.
difference is I came up wearing backpacks. You came up off selling dope to your people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And the t-shirt is about a T, a
Right.
trillion.
A
He's
trillion.
damn
Right.
near a trillionaire at this point.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
So
yeah,
I looked at it in several ways when he said about the t-shirt.
and you definitely can look at it several ways. So but that right there was for me the way he did when he said that it stood out as he was taunting Meek Mills because of what Meek Mill was saying. Like Meek Mill, you think that Kanye care about you not wanting to be his friend no more, bro? Dude,
Right,
y'all have to understand that you didn't make him. You didn't make him. You not being his friend is not going to break him.
right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, I got t-shirts, Meek Mill. You want to buy one of these motherfuckers? You want one?
I got a t-shirt, Meek Mill.
Yeah,
I got a
you know.
t-shirt.
And the sad part is that I think Meek Mill only spoke out on that because he didn't want it to affect his fan his fans his fan
Nah,
base.
he just got serious relationship with the Jews.
Yeah, that too. Fan base and
Excuse me, pardon me.
right.
The invisible hand.
The invisible hand. Yeah. He has
relations with the invisible
some
hand.
major because that's how he got out of jail, you know.
Yeah.
And that's how he continued success afterwards, you know.
Well, that's one of the reasons why he did the prison reform thing
Exactly.
with the Drake concert.
Exactly. Come on
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
People don't pay attention though, you know. I gotten to the point where now I don't even follow hip hop to the point where I try to understand what's going on. If I see it, I see it. I already know what's going on because that's basically hip hop now. You know, I mean, not hip hop. That's the industry. That's
culture.
the industry. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we know that they got a
I
hand
follow
in
it. I follow it because I'm simply an artist. I love to create. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm a creative. And the creative things about hip hop that actually made way for families to eat, that provided, you know what I'm saying, the certain things. That's why I
Facts.
follow it. You know what I'm saying? Because hip hop has its pros and cons. The culture actually has its pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? That's why I follow it because
Right.
I'm actually a historian of the culture, of the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying?
I am to a certain extent. I am too. So yeah, I fuck with that. If you're gonna be an artist, like I do music. I don't do it like I used to anymore.
Right.
Because I'm trying to turn a new leaf now. You know,
Right.
I just feel like hip hop has turned into something different. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not really into it like I used to be because there's so
Right.
much bull crap that surrounds it. And
Saturated.
yeah, it is saturated with so much bull crap now. And you know, and that's why I follow people like Charleston White. That I always follow the people that people don't like because I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm the type
He's
person.
gonna shake the room.
Yeah, he definitely gonna shake the room. So
He's gonna shake the room. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about Charleston White, people respect his voice, his opinion. You know what I'm saying?
when he ain't in
One thing about
character.
him, people gonna respect his opinion.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
when he ain't in character, people don't. I don't think people look at that side of Charleston a lot though.
Nah,
They look at the ignorant
we
one.
know that if we're gonna make a video that need the traction, we gotta make a clickbait. You know what I'm saying? Title, caption.
Facts.
We gotta make it like this for people to be like, yo, people love drama so much they gonna tune into this over a positive caption.
But
So
he doing exactly what we've always been saying. Like he's
right,
holding up the mirror. Like, bro, y'all wasn't listening to this man when he was helping youth in the community and going to speaking to them in these prison facilities. Nobody was listening to him. Like, I didn't know nothing about this guy. Nothing
right,
about him until, one of his viral videos popped up. So he's doing exactly what we do. So we respond to negativity. But when it's
right.
positive, when it's positive, we don't want to pay no attention to it.
Yeah, it gets shadow banned.
Yeah, it gets shadow banned. Well, not even shadow banned, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, cause it's a lot. It's just we just not watching it.
Right.
We just not paying no attention to it. Because it's out there. It's out there. We can actually pick up the remote and type in, let's go find something about the black community, or let's see who's talking live about the black community, or what do we need? We can do that.
Right.
But guess what though? We click on the first thing that's suggested to us.
Hey.
Whatever's in the suggestion.
First thing down there be something that's crazy.
It do. And that's how we live as a people, bro. And they know how to market to us, bro. Because we are the number one consumers. We as a people, we are the number one consumers of everything.
That's why that's what we got Ye to speak for the black dollar.
Exactly.
You know
man.
what I'm saying? We got people that's closed their mouth about the black dollar when, you know what I'm saying, they know what's going on. A lot of people really know what's going on, and if we don't get with our people, you know what I'm saying, and make it right between our people, it's gonna be the same way.
It's gonna always be like that.
You know what I'm saying? I always talk to my people. I always talk to my family like, yo, I'm gonna go to this 9 to 5. I'm gonna get a 9 to 5.
Right.
Pay taxes for the 9 to 5. Then I'm gonna have to pay rent back to the same people in some type of ways.
Right.
And none of that it was buying black.
At all.
None of that is buying black.
It's never buying black, because we don't even realize how much the black dollar goes out of the community and never comes back. And then we want to complain about why our community is messed up. Who's that? Sabrina Harden. What's the word, good people? What's going on, Sabrina? How you doing this morning? How you doing?
Hey, Sabrina.
Yeah, so I feel like that once we realize where our money is going, then we can start to put it back into our own communities. But even with that being said, bro, think about Black Wall Street. When our ancestors created Black Wall Street, what did they do? What happened?
Yeah.
What did the people come do? They came in and destroyed it.
They got rid of it.
They got rid of it. So like, bro, we've been put in a state of fear as a people too, to even come together and start something.
That's why we got Ye. That's why we
exactly. That's my point.
Yea, do I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I should fear no evil.
Fear no evil, man. And that's what he's doing, man. He's got the power and he's got the resources and the finances to do it,
Right.
And I feel like us as a people need to be supporting him more.
Right. Only thing he doing is saying boycott them and buy what you own.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? In a way, if we do this, it's gonna force them to give us our own place. Y'all don't want to fuck with us?
Exactly.
Going over this way.
Right.
With each other.
Exactly,
You know
bro.
what I'm
Like, and and that's one thing that always made me wonder, like, what is it about our people to where they don't want us to have anything on our own? Like, are they afraid that we will take over? I mean, because us as a people, man, we don't need a whole lot. You got to think about it. The things that we like now is because of our.
I want to cut you out for a second because I want to answer the DEF CON is pretty much the conversation at a point now,
Mm-hmm.
because if they're afraid of black unity, there it's possibility that some angry niggas going, you know what I'm saying? That's what it motherfuckers want to say. All right, hold on, these niggas is getting together,
Right.
they're uniting, just like the Germans did under this same ass lunatic. Just how they did the Jews then.
Uh-huh.
They feel like we gonna be on some German Hitler shit and
Okay.
unite and really take their ass out. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's why the
let me
DEFCON.
speak on that though. Man, I don't even believe, to be honest with you, if we come together as a people, I don't even believe that we would even step to the man like that. Because we won't step now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
But that's why the conversation
So-
of DEFCON.
So yeah, but my point, my thing is though, why would they be scared of that if they know we ain't stepping now? Like real
Okay.
talk. Now I see like some black people will get together when the white people come in the neighborhoods or the police come in the neighborhood fucking with people. Yeah, that's because you coming in there fucking with us. But I done seen black people record another black person get their ass beat or get
right,
shot
but
and don't do nothing.
For the unseen, I want to speak for the unseen right now.
Well, go
because
ahead.
it's people that's out there. The NFAC. When the NFAC went to
Oh,
Georgia and they did this,
yeah, but they done
you know what I'm
silenced
saying?
them too.
They almost it's in the plan, it's in the works.
I know
But
it's
just like
still
Huey
out
P.
there.
Newton, they did Huey P. Newton the same way.
They did.
But for the NOI, Nation of Islam, you don't see the Nation of Islam walking around with guns and stuff, but you know the power that these brothers can have by uniting.
If they
You know what I'm saying?
did.
And it said that
If they did,
once
yes.
Farrakhan lead this world, God forbid, because we want him to be here as long as God wants him to be here. As long as Farrakhan here, we're going to be as peaceful as we need to be.
Right.
But once Farrakhan leave here, it is up.
You think so?
It is up. It is up. It is up.
You
Because
think so?
ain't no
I want to
peacemaker
see
in there.
that. I can't agree with that because
Yeah, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, the world, we gonna
Yeah.
start going on purges and shit.
if it
But
if
for the
it
simple
is
fact
up when he
of-
leave though, hey, I'm up with him.
for the simple fact that it's up because not saying that we're gonna just go out, you know what I'm saying, looting and you know what I'm saying, riot and shit.
Right.
But the shit that's happened to George Floyd, however he died, don't nobody really, you know what I'm saying, want to speak on the way he died.
Uh-huh.
Taylor, Breonna Taylor, none of that is happening no more.
Right.
None of that bull crap is happening anymore. Ain't nobody just gonna sit around and record. I mean, we might have this.
Okay, so I get what you said. Let me make sure I can understand what you're saying. So basically,
Right.
what you're saying is that while Farrakhan is here, he's keeping the peace.
Keeping
Right?
the peace.
He's keeping the peace. But once he leave, it's like forget everything that he said, and we just gonna ride on them.
Not forget it. We can't dismiss what he's saying. We can't dismiss the message from the messenger.
Okay, well let me say. My thing about that though, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got and this is where I got to go against the grain a little bit. Is I respect Farrakhan, I respect the NOI, but I don't agree with everything that they do and don't do. I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's because with all of this stuff, they got chapters. So this ain't no excuse. So that means that they got chapters in my city, they got chapters in yours. They got chapters everywhere, right? All of this stuff that's happening in our communities, I never see them. I never see them. And
all right.
And wait before you say something. Wait a minute before
not,
you say something. Let me finish what I'm saying. I never see them marching. I've lost cousins to black on black violence, and only people that I see marching is or doing something or trying to do something is somebody that's highly respected in the community. They out here preaching. I don't see the NOI, bro. All I see is them, and then when I do see them, I see them standing on the side of the street selling bean pies and newspapers. That's it. This is not to down or what they doing because it's an organization. I respect the organization. I respect how militant they are. But what if they use that? I think they use the military aspect to protect themselves. Like, yeah, they make good men better men. I respect that. You know, there's a lot of fraternities that do that, right? Because that's basically how they move. They move like a fraternity, you know.
Well,
But
can we say that the invisible hand do the same thing?
can we say they do what the same
The
way?
same thing. They use their power and they abuse it in ways where they just put on.
Yeah, but they don't owe nothing to us.
You know what I'm saying? But
They a whole
if
nother
we go
type of
back to the
people.
Black Wall Street, if we go back to Black Wall
Uh huh.
Street, what more do we have to do right now? Fuck ourselves up in the process, and then what we got after that?
Hold on, you gotta say that again, bro. I ain't catch
What
that
more
one.
can we do? All right, we built the society,
Okay,
protected it as much as we could.
right.
Have whoever they was back in the day that was protecting it,
Uh huh.
they still got bombed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Okay,
the
but
NOI right now
okay.
is in the. I feel like it's in the mindset of where we ain't gotta go out killing shit because they ain't gonna do nothing but just bomb us again.
It ain't about killing. See, you missing my point. My point is preventing things before it happen. Get in the
Right.
communities, get active with the young men and the young women. Invite them to y'all mosque. Show them something different. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all have the resources and the facilities to accommodate these young cats to keep them out of trouble, right? And I'm pretty sure that the NOI makes a lot of money, right? So they can invest in the communities, like build up all of the basketball courts that they have torn down, because y'all don't understand that all this stuff that we used to have as kids was torn down by design. So our kids and our children wouldn't have nothing else to do but go and get in trouble. You know, it's things that we had in our city that we don't even have no more, bro. And in order for you to have fun, you have to spend so much money now.
Right.
And everybody don't have money like that. All of that was by design. Because now you got people out here, you got some black people, and I call them the uppity black people, who can go and do these things. I'm a part of them people. I can go do those things with my family. You know, I make the money to do that. But I can't forget where I came from. It's hard for me to do these things and then go shit on my own people because they don't got it. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, if the NOI have all of these resources, all of these connections to make communities better, and they have all these chapters, why aren't they there doing anything? There should be no way that black killings amongst blacks should be as high as it is if we got people like them. It just ain't no way. So it's hard for me, and this is through experience, because I used to be a follower of the Minister Farrakhan, and I still agree with certain things that he say. I still do. But when you can't tell me what we need to be doing and you're not here showing us how to do it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
In ways,
you got to lead by example.
In your opinion, how can we police our own people?
That's the thing. We can't police the people. We can't police our own people unless they want to be policed. You get what I'm saying? But how would you know if you're not actively in the community finding out who wants to be policed and who don't? You get what I'm saying? For the ones...
I heard conversations about defund the justice system and all this. That's
I wouldn't defund them. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we don't have the justice system that they have. It may not be built for us, but I'm gonna tell you like this here: if we were able to get something set up right with the government, where we can police our own, put our own police force together and police our own people, when motherfuckers get out of line in the community, we hand their ass over. We hand them over, because at this point ain't no rehabilitating you, especially if we tried everything within our community to make sure.
If we can get to that, don't we need our own community?
Don't we need our own community? What do you mean?
Don't we need our own gated community? You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like it. No, we just need boundaries, in which we already have.
I mean, the gated community. It don't have to be like this big ass wall of China or the damn Mexico joint. It got to be something to where this is for black people.
I personally feel
separate from other people so we can police out.
I feel like black people and white people can coexist, But we as a people need to make sure our people understand that, hey, we don't need to step outside of our community to build our own community up. Or when we do run into a little bit of money, and we don't move out of our community. We stay in our community. And we do that, we make that possible by making our community safe. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people move out of the hood because the hood ain't safe.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like we can coexist. I feel like black and white people can shop at the same malls and the same grocery stores and not have to worry about little black kids harming you, because that's how they feel. And you know how we do that? We start by whooping our kids' ass again, putting our kids, putting our kids. Perception. Well, listen though, putting our kids in order and making sure that when they out here in these streets without us as parents, they conducting themselves like good kids, like good kids supposed to. See, the perspective that white people have on us is because our kids are running rampant. A lot of our kids are running rampant, and I ain't gonna even lie. Sometimes I take my kids to the store. I want to blame that
on Hollywood in the movies.
Man, look, you can, but most of our kids are product of their environment, man. We can't even just blame it on that. They're products of their environment. So if the neighborhood is fucked up, 9 times out of 10, the kids gonna grow up fucked up because they gonna end up doing what they see around them. You get what I'm saying? I'm from that, man. I used to gang bang. I used to sell dope. I used to do all that. But it was something in me. I guess my spirit was on a whole nother level that told me this shit ain't right. I'm causing the problem. I'm not even helping my community. How can I talk about what my community need and I'm the one helping destroy it? You get what I'm saying? And I grew up in a house.
Something for me that the ghettos were designed.
It was
for the invisible hand.
Why you think the projects are called the projects?
You know what I'm saying? So it's not that we're a product of our environment by choice.
Right.
We're designed to be a product of our environment, and this what they put into our environment. You know what I'm saying?
We can blame them all day.
The movies and the fake genre that they culturally set up for us.
I ain't mean cut y'all, bro, but we can blame them all day.
No, I don't want to place the blame. Yeah, I just want to put out the simple fact that
we know that that's the reason.
This is not something that we actually choose. Like Jay saying we choose to be slaves.
But listen though,
I don't agree with everything Jay says.
If this was the 1960s though, Vic, then yeah, your argument would be 100% valid. But I'm gonna tell you why it's not, because you're speaking on it, which means that you know that that's the problem, correct?
At some point.
No, you know that you just said that this stuff is by design, correct? Did you just say that, right? Yeah. You just said that. So that means that somewhere in your mind, you know what the issue is, and we can get away from that if we open everybody else's eyes up to what the issue is. I'm pretty sure everybody by now knows, like, this shit ain't just started. This project shit, they created the project situations back in the early 50s, right? Right. Our people, our ancestors, our grandmothers and uncles and stuff didn't see that coming. They thought it was an actual good thing, but they didn't realize the torment it would put on our people later on in life, like in the prisons. So once they did that and they created this drug infested, murder infested communities, what they do, they turn around, and this for some cities, they turn around and tore the projects down, right? So what happens when you tear down a roach's house, right? What they do, they spread out and go somewhere else, and they spread and they start some more shit somewhere else, correct?
Yeah, they migrate.
Yeah, they migrate. Same thing that happened when they tore down the apartments and the projects for the black people. Black people went into the nicest neighborhoods. They already had this project mindset and destroyed them neighborhoods, just so the white people can come back and move everybody out and gentrify it, bro. That it's all by plan. We know it's all by design. But what are we going to do to change it? For the ones that still on that shit, we have to leave them behind, bro. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. We got to leave them behind. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
I just look at stories like the Nipsey Hustles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
And I respect Nip.
The way they put it out there is like, you can go and build your own neighborhood, but it's gonna be your own people that kill you. That's the
Yeah,
thing that they're trying to tell us,
yeah,
to fear our own people.
right.
You know
And
what
it's
I'm saying?
sad, bro. And that's why I commend, that's why I salute Charleston White, cause he ain't scared of shit.
Nah, he ain't scared.
He ain't scared, bro. He telling these motherfuckers what it is, man, but they ain't
Yeah,
hearing it. They so caught up in the character and him saying fuck the dead, fuck King Von, and all these different things right here.
because he dissing the characters,
Yeah, he's
not
just
the actual person.
yeah, because I look at it like this. I'm a spiritual being, right? So I know once you gone, bro, that's it. I could talk about the dead all day. They don't feel this shit. They don't feel no disrespect. Yeah, once you dead, you don't even know what disrespect is. It's us, the people that's tied to the dead people. We won't let them move on. We so
Right.
tied to these people to the point where we get disrespected when somebody say something
Yeah.
about them. But the dead is the dead, bro. My grandmother, she's dead and gone. So if I speak on her, it's not it ain't like she's sitting there listening to me. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She's crossed over into a whole nother multiverse, maybe. I don't know. I'll know once I get there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I say we have such a fairy tale mindset, bro. And all of this has been programmed into us to believe that this is the way it goes, you know.
Right. One
But
thing I respect about Charleston White,
yeah,
although he go on his little things,
yeah.
and I be kind of like, I be like, this the face I have, like, really? And
Yeah,
I get it because he come from a place where it's an open gun carry. You
right,
know what I'm saying? Any place that got this cowboy mentality, they gonna carry themselves in such ways.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah,
And I
that
look at him as a cowboy on this little path,
right.
because
Come from a
a lot of the
cowboy.
things that he doing is gung ho, is just
It
gung ho,
is. It
just shooting it
is.
out with people, just shooting it out.
You have to come from that to be like that. You know what I'm saying? To have that mindset. So yeah, it you the way that he conveys himself, bro, is in a way that people are not used to, because people are used to conforming. You
Right.
know, conforming to what everybody else believe is wrong and what's right. I see so many people when this man speaks out, and it be black people, right? I see so many people say, "Oh, his day is coming. Oh, they finna kill him." Like, as a black person, why would you want to wish that on somebody who's speaking their goddamn mind?
Nah,
Black,
but that character going, that character is leaving. It ain't gonna be too much of the trolling him. It ain't gonna be too much of the trolling him, because he gonna have to at one point he gonna have to in some time snap back to reality. Like, this character shit is not gonna always work.
yeah, no, yeah, we know the character is gonna leave eventually. We know that, because that shit is not gonna always work. He gonna have to try something different. Everything has an expiration date. Everything.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, it's like when we listen to rap music, right? And these niggas talking about, especially drill music, and we can
Mhm.
listen to this, not complain about this, and not have a problem with it. But as soon as a nigga come on camera speaking the same shit that this rap music speak, right? Basically, because they saying when he dissed the dead, this is what rap niggas do. When they was
Nah,
talking
he
about
basically
Tuka,
did.
you know, he
You
did
know
the
what I'm
same
saying?
shit. So why we hating him? Why we hating him? Why we don't hate the rappers for doing that shit? Why don't we hate rappers? Ain't no way, Vic. Okay, you got the mind that you have, and you write your rhymes and you create music or whatever, and you rap about the same shit these drill music rap about. Ain't no way. Not with the mindset you got. I can't believe it. I can't believe that when you put down music that it ain't a message in there,
Right.
right? So these people are already, they have already told
But
you.
you got to know what sell.
But
It's not
see,
about.
but see now when you,
It's just about what sell.
but
You know
now
what I'm
you
saying?
talking about what sells. That means now you're selling yourself and your true
Yeah.
self to make some money. You
I
feel
mean,
what I'm
that's
saying?
that's what people do. You
That's
know
what I'm saying.
That's what people do.
That's my point. My point is that how can you sit up here and speak about what Charleston White do, but not
But
speak about
it,
what the rappers do, because he doing the same thing.
yeah,
He
he
doing
just
the
doing
same
it. He
thing.
just doing it in a way to where once you get to him,
He doing
the
it.
actual message that he have, he can convey to you.
No, he
You know
doing
what
it
I'm
in a way
saying?
where ain't no music behind it. Ain't
It's
no
the
music
same
behind it.
words.
It's the same shit.
It's the same words. You might as well put a beat behind it.
Might well put a beat behind it. So what I'm saying is, how you gonna cancel him and not cancel the other rappers?
Yeah.
Why people
But
can't see that he doing the same shit?
the thing is, the actual message that he got to follow up on the bullshit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? The rappers and the entertainers don't have a message to follow up on their bullshit, and that's what they're subjected to do, is to deliver the bullshit, but not an actual message.
That's what
That's
I'm.
what they get paid for.
Okay,
That's why Ye is like, yo, you being used, you's being bought out, your voice is being bought out. No, so that's why Ye can say
exactly.
certain
But
things.
that's
You know what
why I'm
saying?
asking you. Why is he shunned upon for doing the same thing that the rappers do? That's what I'm
Because
asking.
the message after the clickbait, you know what I'm saying, is, yo, this is why I this the did. This is why I do this. The truth after the bullshit,
Yeah,
after the smoke clear, you know what I'm saying, is right in front of their face, and don't nobody want to look at that and be like,
yeah.
damn, I thought you was gonna be on some
Thought you gonna be able
bullshit.
to, but shit, man, they clickbait all the time, and we don't have no
Yeah,
problem with that. So
you know what I'm saying, but look at rappers now. You know what I'm saying? Look at rappers now getting the Rico. Like, man,
yeah,
ain't you living that life for real? And you put it in your you getting locked up for it. It's like,
you getting locked
don't
up for some
nobody want
shit
to
that
put
you
what they
really not.
actually living in lyrics for real.
Exactly. Like, why would you put what you actually living for real in your raps?
You know what I'm saying? So if a person know they get paid off of the bullshit, they not gonna be to tell you like, yo, man, like Jay-Z with the buying property in his 444
Oh
and
yeah,
all the albums that, you know what I'm saying, as much as people might not like Jay, or you know what I'm saying, have their opinion about him, he still dropped these jewels.
right,
Behind the bullshit that he can receive all day, he still drops certain, you know what I'm saying? That's why Charleston White is loved too.
right.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Because
and
he
believe it
can
or
back
not,
up what he talk.
right, and believe it or not, man, a lot of people love him more than they hate him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's a lot of us that sit back and watch him and don't say nothing. We just watch him. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot of people
But
that when
sometimes you gotta give that pushback so he can actually give you what he's actually coming for.
yeah, those are
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? If you don't give Charleston White that pushback, it's gonna be something that's gonna be just left in the air. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
But if you get the chance to actually communicate with the brother or whoever, you know what I'm saying? If you actually get to communicate, you're like, damn, I never seen you in this light.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? I never seen you in this way. You know what I'm saying? All I got to hear was, you know what I'm saying, what they put up.
It's and it's crazy. Like I said on one of my videos, I said that I support Charleston White, the man, and not the character, because the character is just what a character is. He's entertaining, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, but I like when he's sitting down in his interviews and he's just talking. That's when you get the real Charleston White.
Yeah.
That's the person I listen to, because he drops so much game and the man makes so much fucking sense. I've never heard. It's been a long time since I heard somebody make sense like dude. You feel what I'm saying?
But when you got the caption already, Charleston White, something negative behind it. Whatever Charleston White said, da, 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 da. But if you was
And that's
to
just
be like,
on his page.
let me see for myself.
Right. That's
You know
just
what I'm
on
saying?
his
We actually
page.
talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So just on his page, he'll always put clickbait.
Yeah.
And then when you click on his
But
video,
for the ones that want to know the truth, they gonna look into that video and hear some.
they go read between
They
lines.
gonna hear some way different.
Yeah, they gonna hear something. But you have to have an open mind to do that. A lot of people don't have it, so a lot of people get in there, and don't even realize it ain't even us that actually like Charleston White, that listen to Charleston White, that's actually getting him the push that he needs. It's the people that hate him.
Yeah,
It's the people that hate him getting him on.
The cancel culture.
Yeah, the cancel culture is the one got him making money. Yeah,
that's the thing. If we can go on and be like, yeah, Ye is like delusional, he's bipolar,
right.
But what you see is what you get with Ye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not this way, even though he probably be a Gemini. He's not playing. He's not straddling the fence about who he is.
He ain't.
You know what I'm saying?
He's never gonna
You're not
change
putting
who
on the
he is.
character one day and just be like, yo, you know what I'm saying, to us. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of conspiracies about who Ye really is.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? But for one thing that I do know, once he get on these platforms, he's who he is. Even after the platform, he's
Still the
who he
same
is.
person. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why people look at Ye and be like, we're gonna cast him out because you are exactly who you say you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why people want to love and hate Charleston White.
Right. Right.
Because yo, you give us this bullshit image, but you was actually this way. That's why we as black people love him.
Mm-hmm.
But the people that hate him or something that keep him alive, that keep his name relevant,
Right.
they just care about the bullshit.
They do. They do.
You know what I'm saying? They don't care about if he actually live like that. They don't really care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I say, like, you have to have been or grown up. All of us as black people have had like an uncle, a father, a brother, or somebody who spoke like Charleston. You know what I'm saying? So in order for you to relate to Charleston, you have to have had
uncle
that.
and them was always a drunk or a drug addict, so we never really took them serious.
Right. We never took them serious. Right. Right. But here you go. You got a dude that probably, I'm thinking he don't do nothing but smoke a little marijuana, but and prior to whatever he doing now, I don't know if he did drugs, but a lot of people say he did.
I ain't saying is that. I'm just saying that.
But this is what I'm saying.
The bullshit being out there, that's just equivalent to.
I'm not saying that you said that. What I'm saying is, I'm saying prior to if he did do drugs or whatever. Most people say he did. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know that. I can't say that. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that he is the epitome of what we all should already know. Right. You know, why do we not like this? Why, if we didn't take that drunk uncle in our family serious, why we can't do him the same way? I know why. Because he actually got power now. He's got influence.
He got a platform.
He got a platform now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga can actually change how people think. We got to stop him. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? They even went as far as to say the man is an agent. Do you believe that though?
An atheist?
An agent.
An agent?
Yeah.
In a way, he's hip hop police.
Think so? Well, he's definitely
hip hop police.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta clean up the streets.
Gotta clean it up, bro.
You gotta clean it up. If you got the same thing, you're gonna get the same results.
Right.
If we ain't got nobody to goddamn change the narrative and change what our people listening to and consuming, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same thing. It's
gonna be the same thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You right about that.
Yeah, get rid of these bad motherfuckers. Everybody want to be on demon time. Be an angel and get rid of them.
Exactly, man. But you know what? Tupac always said something though, bro, that stuck out to me. Tupac said that how can you be an angel in a world full of demons? You know how hard that is.
But so we got people like Charleston White that's changing the narrative.
That's what I was just about to say. So he's showing you that when I was trying to be an angel, you demon motherfuckers wasn't paying me no attention. But now I'm on demon time with y'all.
Fighting fire with fire.
Fighting fire with fire. Now you want to give me all the attention in the world. Mm-hmm. Like, it's crazy. And that's why I did the topic. I said, why are we so brainwashed, bro? Why are we quick to shun the people that's trying to do something for us, but we praise the people that ain't? That's crazy, bro. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, bro.
Yeah. Malcolm X said by any means necessary.
Man, by any means necessary.
Because the thing that would get me is that how the movie and everything portrayed how Farrakhan just got the man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got him out of there because nigga, you gonna fuck up something.
Bro, we ain't gonna even speak on that one. Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
you about to say some shit.
I feel some type of way about that one though.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but I want to ruffle your feathers a little bit.
Yeah, I see.
I know the passion. I know your passion. Man. I can see that you're passionate about what you know what I'm saying, got going on.
But that right there pissed me off, and I'm gonna speak kind of sideways about it. I ain't gonna speak directly, but you know, when you see something like that and you go back and look at the old videos, not listening to what nobody else say, but go back and listen to Brother Malcolm's old videos, and you hear him say that these people are trying to set him up. And we and that goes back to Kanye. We've been veering our people off as crazy for so long until something happens to them, bro.
But you see why I bring up these
I know why you brought him up.
Everything is make connection.
Exactly, it does, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We got messiahs. They coming back, and we don't even realize it. A lot of Charles and White said he don't even know what compelled him to do what he do. It was just in his spirit. And the same thing with Kanye. Bro, we got all these black messiahs, bro. Even with Kevin Samuels, right? I didn't agree with everything Kevin Samuels said, but I knew his whole mission was black love.
Right.
It was to get black people back together.
We just need to stop being delusional at some point.
Come on, man. I'm just saying.
We just need to stop being delusional at some point. If we're not working for something, we can't expect the shit to fall out the sky.
Facts,
That's
bro.
what I feel like Kevin Samuels' message was.
Yeah.
If you're not qualified for this, don't fill out the application for it.
Don't do it. Exactly. Exactly. That's like me not going to fill out an application and win this, and they put me in the window to be to work the cash register, but I'm upset. But I'm gonna give you an example.
But
wait a minute though. But listen to what I'm saying though. I knew that I signed up for this. I knew that they could put me anywhere in this motherfucking building. But I'm upset when they put me somewhere that I don't want to be. I should never filled out an application for that job.
That position.
Yeah, that position, bro. I should have just went somewhere else and found somewhere else I want to be. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I want to like potato toss you the hot potato. I want to toss you the hot potato.
Okay.
Because Wendy's, you can go to a culinary art school and might not get that job at this 5-star restaurant, this 4-star. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you're gonna be overqualified.
Right.
To work at Wendy's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he is right now. He wanna have parts of these big corporations, but he's overqualified,
bro. Stay in your lane, create your own. And that's the thing. Like, I feel like Kanye got a good heart, bro. But sometimes he let his good heart make him choose the wrong thing sometimes. And then it backfires. You feel what I'm saying? And then when it backfires, then, he wondering why people do him or talking about him or don't want to be friends with him. And now he's gotten to the point where he's saying he don't give a fuck now.
Yeah, because at a point he
was speaking to I feel like it took him too long, though, Vic. I feel like it took him too long, though. He should have been not giving a fuck.
I don't think he gave a fuck when he made the documentary. He first started making the documentary.
He trusts too many motherfuckers,
he wanted to be a rapper. I'm just giving it to it like this because I don't want to like make like a big like skeptical of it. You know what I'm saying? But he knew at the signing point of going into Rockefeller that he wanted to be a rapper. He wanted to be more than a producer.
Right.
He knew that he wanted to be more than way back then. You know what I'm saying? So that's him saying fuck it back then, because his camp told him, yo, you look gay as hell. Well, you look really suspect wearing these tight clothes. He said fuck it then, because niggas went against him by his style. Well, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say he's been saying fuck it for a long time.
Well, yeah, he been saying fuck it in that aspect. But I'm talking about like him and his people. Because do you remember that time when he said something about slavery was a choice?
Yeah, I remember.
Remember that, right? And he went on this radio show in Chicago, and this girl cried to him, and she was like, "You really hurt my heart when you said that," and blah, 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 blah. But I don't think people really understood what he was trying to say. Because do people even understand that, okay, let's just say if slavery really happened, because, right now it's so much skepticism about it. But let's just say if it really happened, the story that was told was that there was some Africans who jumped off the ship with their babies.
Yeah.
Because they knew they didn't want to be slaves. So at that moment, they made a choice to be a slave or not.
Right.
So I felt what he was saying.
Even this present day.
Yeah, even this present day.
Shit that we consume. Like,
exactly.
This shit.
Exactly. And at this point, it's mental slavery. Because once they got the mind, and Charleston White always says this, man. He said, "He who controls images controls minds."
Right.
That's basically
And
what it
man
is.
is man.
Yes,
So it's
sir.
like they can control. But at some point, I feel like Jay, because I feel like Jay is like borderline misunderstood because of the things that he don't know how to express
Right.
the proper way.
That's
You know
what
what I'm
it
saying?
is. That's what it is. You know, most time when we passionate about something, we really don't think about how we say it. It just
Right.
come
Because it
out.
comes to us in so
It,
many
right.
layers, you know what I'm saying, that we just want to just spread out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That everything just get on top of each other and on top, and it just get kind of confusing at the end of the day.
And
But
that's basically what it is with Kanye. That's the same thing that's going on with him. But
you know what I'm saying?
we have to be considerate though. We got to be like, well, you know, I've been in his position. I've been so passionate where things come out the weirdest ways. So let me
Yeah.
take my time with Kanye. Let me
Right.
listen to him. Let me hear him all the way out. Like a lot of people didn't even watch the whole 3 hour interview.
Right.
They just
Most people just got to the clickbait.
right. That's
You know what I'm
it.
saying? Most people just looked at the clickbait for what the interview know they gotta do. They gotta create something for the, you know what I'm saying, be seeable. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you was to put too much of the truth in there, the algorithm gonna put it to the side. They not gonna
Facts.
care about it.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So they know that majority of the people gonna click on it because we like and dislike Kanye. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? We love to hate Kanye because of the things that he do in the position, in the setback. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Most people probably think he's setting us back a couple years.
Right. Yeah, that's lack of understanding though. Like he ain't setting nobody back. Actually, man, he pushing us forward. Only people that can set us back is the people that think that he's setting us back because you won't allow yourself to, you know, get out of that mind state. You're like,
Right.
man, he done set us back. Now you docile again.
Right.
Like instead of letting Kanye, you know, motivate you to speak out and you know do something. Like me, I'm this is a podcast, but this is a podcast and a platform for people to come on and speak their mind. You know, people with like minds and even people who think opposite. You know, get your
Right.
ass in here and let's see if we can, you know, find some common ground.
Right.
You get what I'm
Ain't
saying?
nobody really trying to change their mind.
No, I'm not trying to change your mind, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to
In
find
your
the
opinion, ain't we trying to, you know what I'm saying,
right.
lead you astray or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to find the
give you a
common
different
denominator,
perspective.
bro.
Give you a different perspective,
Different
in my
perspective,
opinion,
bro.
because if you don't see it from a few ways, you gonna only see it from one way, and it
Right.
might be right, it might be wrong.
Might be wrong, you know, but that's based on perspective though. So your perspective tells you, like you, if you say something and I perceive it differently, I might tell you, hey, man, Lil Vic, I think that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
that's me being your brother because I think we're supposed to hold each other accountable if we feel like something is wrong.
Right.
Because I expect you to do the
Just to
same
agree to
thing.
disagree.
Yeah, right. I expect you to do the same thing to me. Don't let me go on no
Right.
crash course.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But we scared to do that. That's just like when I see some of these panels sit up and talk about what women should be doing and all these different things. Like, yeah, this is sidebar.
Right.
I feel like
like on the feminism movement, they
Yeah,
gonna do us
they
worse
gonna-
than the gay movement. They gonna do
what they
community
do,
of
right?
feminism.
So I feel like men
We
sitting
love
up
our
there.
women now, y'all. We love our
Right, we
women.
love black women, man. On top,
You know
that
what
ain't
I'm
no.
saying?
So that's why I said I feel like men shouldn't be sitting up here talking about what women should be doing. That's for women to hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but we are the head of the household. We can't forget that.
Well, we are the head of the household, but I'm not finna.
You know what
I'm
I'm
head of
saying?
my household. I don't supposed to be sitting around talking about what every other woman's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but
See, I got mine over here. You
are,
get what I'm
are
saying?
we
And I got
are
my
we
daughter.
really?
And I got my daughters, and I'm gonna make sure they raised the right way and all that.
Yeah.
It's not my business what other women are doing. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of.
That's one thing I can probably disagree with in a
What's
way,
that?
because we can't always agree on everything because the conversation to be fake itself.
Well,
You
I
know
mean,
what I'm saying?
of course.
We
I
gotta
mean,
have our almost disagreements in a way.
I don't expect
But
people to
I
agree with
have
everything.
my thing of the feminist movement.
Right.
Now I don't want to go too deep in it because it's kind of like astray from the original topic. But
Right.
my feel on this is the emasculation of men that this feminist movement has so much power.
You think that that can really happen though? How can you
Hmm?
emasculate a real man? Somebody
You
explain
can
it to me.
emasculate. You can emasculate a man, bro. I feel like the way they got these bulls by these balls,
Right. Okay.
the way they got the bull by the balls, and you know what I'm saying, get them to act out in ways. This is our women.
But
You know what I'm saying?
that's a whole nother man though. I'm talking about you. Can they emasculate you?
Emasculate me.
Yeah.
I can say for me personally, I've been in situations to where it's been tried.
I've
It's
been
been
tried.
it's been tried, and I'm tried and true, and I understand this. You know what I'm saying? As the test of time, we gotta be this. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be strong enough to, you know what I'm saying, defend ourselves in ways. You know what I'm saying, and do certain things
Right.
as men. But for me, it happened. It happened because the women in my life are prominent.
Okay.
It's more women in my family than it is men.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? By them being the matriarch, however the matriarch, patriarch, I forget which one
It's
it is.
matriarch. It's matriarch.
By them being the matriarch of the household or the family,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It turned on the men because it's so little of us.
I can get
That they
behind
got to
that.
be the man. They got to be the man. So it's not allowing the man to be the man at
Right.
some point.
I can get behind that. And cause see, in my household, the men were the majority.
You know what
You
I'm
know,
saying?
I had more brothers than I had sisters. And my dad was always there. So, you know, and he was the patriarch of his family. So
Right.
yeah.
So
So that goes back to, men not being in the household. You
Jay,
know,
we can talk about Jay on this situation too,
yeah, right, by his
because
children.
it was his.
Yeah,
You know
by
what I'm
his
saying?
kids, yeah.
He's
And
speaking on how the father being away from the household.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So everything kind of aligned
Right.
by talking about the feminism movement and the masculine. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
so I get that too, and I feel like the reason why there is a feminist movement and women are trying to emasculate men is because there was no man in the household.
Right.
Even on their side, they don't even understand what a man is supposed to be and what he's
We
supposed to
still
do.
gotta look at the overall the bigger scope of things, because the system that was set up to take out the man
Right,
in the house
right. The welfare and all that
is the
stuff.
invisible hand.
Yeah, the invisible hand. Right. Yeah. So yeah,
You
I
know what
agree
I'm
with you.
saying?
I agree with you, but I ask this, like, if you a man, can and I know certain situations, everybody's situation is different, but I feel like can nobody emasculate you as a man? You can try it.
Is a lion in a zoo the same as a lion in the jungle?
No, hell no.
So if men is not in their natural habitat, can we be men?
What is a man's natural habitat?
You know what I'm saying? I'm learning this. I'm learning this. I can't say what's the man's natural habitat right
You
now,
are in your
because
natural habitat
I'm
being a
still
man.
I'm
You
still
grow up
learning.
doing you well, yeah, of course. We all still learning. Like even me at my age, I'm not done learning how to be a man, or because there's no perfection to this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? There's no such thing. But when I ask you that, what I'm saying is that you already are in your natural habitat. We see things that other men do, and we already know that this is what men do. This is what they're supposed to do. But when you in a house amongst a whole bunch of women and they telling you how men should be and how they should act and all these different things right here, it kind of screws up your thought process as a man. But you
Right.
already in your natural habitat. You are a man. You was born a man, right? So all of this is mental. This is
Right.
this is mental. Women will, if you allow them, they will will try to twist your mind a little bit.
Right.
And even me having my dad in my life, right, and growing up in a house where men were the majority, I went through things with women when I got out on my own. You feel what I'm saying? Because I still had to learn, but that
Right.
never took away from me being a man,
Right. Just
because
like the lion being a lion in the jungle or the zoo. It's
yeah,
still the
because you
lion.
still learn. That's just like if you take that lion out the zoo and put him in when you put him in his natural habitat, guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna adapt because
Right.
he never lost what was natural to him
Right.
because it's a DNA thing. But when you allow something to, conscrew your mind, then that's something different. But you already,
I want to have this type of thing, right?
Mhm.
Because they took us from Africa and they brought us here, which is really what was said, right?
that's what they said.
Took us from there.
Yeah, right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Took us from there and brought us here, but then they whitewashed the history
right.
and said, hey, man,
So
hey
speak.
man,
You still what? You just brought up something that just made me think about something. They whitewash history. So how do you know? What do you go with, right? So people that have like deep rooted history right here in America, if they got like grandmothers, great grandmothers, and they've heard the stories growing up like I did, like a lot of people don't have that, right?
right?
So what do you believe? Do you believe the books? Do you believe the stories that was put together, or you believe your family when they tell you your family's history? You
The
feel me?
belief. I don't really too much believe that. I don't really too much believe that niggas over 100 niggas would let this few white men take them anywhere.
Man,
You know what I'm
I just
saying?
hard to believe, brother.
I just can't put in my
I can't
mind
fathom that
that,
one.
you know what I'm saying? Because I looked at the Django and I heard Leonardo DiCaprio say, I can't believe ain't now one of y'all attacked us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All
Right.
y'all niggas and us few white people, y'all ain't attack us yet.
Facts.
I can't put in my mind that niggas was sent on boats. You know what I'm saying?
It's just hard to believe that, man, especially when you know most Africans were warriors.
Right.
Like y'all just let them come over there and do that?
It just take a few of y'all and hey man,
No.
nah. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
just don't
do
believe
believe it was it is a possibility of it happening.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I
I do
believe it.
believe
I just don't believe
that
the
we were
slave
just
trade was
mixed.
as
We were mixed with those people
the
that
people that
came.
was already here.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I believe that I don't think the slave trade was as big as they make it out to be if there
Right.
was one.
If there
Because
was.
even
You know what I'm saying?
who was the guy? I think there was Columbus. He even said when he got here it was people here.
It was already people here.
So yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He just don't want to be like, yo, it's black people here.
He
It was
explained
the
what the
color
color
people here
was.
first.
He said it
You
was
know what I'm saying?
penny blunt. Come on, man, bronze like a penny. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of confusion. It's a lot of confusion when
It's
you're
so many.
dealing with
Yeah, it's so many stories.
these things.
So when I
But
hear
then you go back to read the Bible and stuff like that. It's just so much confusion that
it
go
is,
along with storytelling.
it
You know what I'm
is
saying? But if we're not tapped into ourselves,
tapped into yourself,
we'll
your
never
family
get to know.
history, all these different things, bro. Like you'll never know. Like my
Right,
grandmother, and then when I say my grandma, and I'm talking about both my grandmothers on my mom and dad's side, they both said they were from tribes. My grandmother, on my mama's side was Cherokee. She was Cherokee, right? And my grandmother on my dad's side was Choctaw.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So when I hear these, and they confirmed it, they show me the cards. Because they and census back in the early 20s and 1930s, they had to have census cards telling
right.
you who they were and what tribe they were a part of. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's like when I hear that, and then I hear Columbus say it was people already here, I'm like, oh, man, we ain't from no damn Africa. Doesn't mean
no,
I
yeah,
shun Africans. I don't shun Africans because I know that we all are descendants of Africans.
right.
Life started in Africa. I mean, you can't
There's no
deny
denying
that.
it. There's no denying it.
Yeah, ain't no denying that. I mean, so yeah, it's hard to believe a story like that, bro. For me, I,
Right.
I no,
Shit. That's why we got this word, this anti word. You know what I'm saying about the invisible hand,
mm,
because it said they can go back to a country that's originated to them.
right,
You know
right,
what I'm saying?
They
And if
can.
we're originated to this land, why don't we own this land?
Why don't we own it? Because we allowed it to be taken. Because we were a loving people. We never were uh a combative people.
Right.
We love, so when they came over here, we accepted them with open arms. You feel what I'm saying? And they tricked us because they have a caveman like mindset anyway, a survival of the fittest type mindset,
Right.
and that's why they can be so barbaric. At
Not to cut you
times.
off, I used to go by caveman too.
Oh, you
So
did? Well, you
my
talking about your name?
mentality, my
But that
mentality
probably
was
when you were
like,
younger though, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
of course. Come on, man. We all had
definitely,
crazy names when we were younger, bro.
definitely.
When are you?
But it was given because of some crazy. You know what I'm saying? The
Uh-huh.
name was given because of some crazy the way I might look or the way I might act. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But that's what
So they compared me to a
a
actual
caveman.
caveman. Like, yeah,
That's what you associate with that name. You know,
right,
cavemen, man. They used to hit they women upside the head, knock them out, drag them in the cave, and rape them. This is what they used to do.
right,
Black people ain't never had to do that, bro. Our love was deep, you know, and until we allowed, these same people to come back and destroy all of that, you know. And that's the sad part about it. And we just have to deal with it right now until some change does come about.
hey man, if we got people that's too scared to speak for that change or too scared to even be in the process,
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna never come.
right, right. It ain't gonna never come. But I think the ones that do get it, we have to make sure we put forth the effort to change the narrative inside of our own lives and our own families. So when the shit hit the fan, then we got our divine trilogy right here. You
Right,
know, we got the father, the mother, and the son, or the father, the mother, and the child. We got that, and that way we can recreate to procreate, and that's
right.
what happens, bro. Like some of these people just got to go, man. I let
Yeah,
them
man.
let them go.
It's just some people that just not gonna get with the program, fam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, I have to look away respectfully.
Oh no, I appreciate it, bro, but you good though.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just some people that just wanna be, you know what I'm saying, slaves, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That leftover pig is good to some of them people, bro.
Right. 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 Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro, it's so much we can say on this topic, bro. But
Yeah,
I
man.
want to
Cause
say this. I want to say this, bro. That man, if you can find a way that when I go live, man, you make sure you hop in here. Cause I
oh yeah,
enjoyed
I'm
this
definitely gonna have
conversation
my
with you, bro.
notifications on, brother.
Yeah, yeah. I enjoy this conversation with you. So yeah,
Yeah.
but back to what you were saying, bro. Yeah, people. I think they
Some people
scared.
choose,
I
like Kanye said, Ye said, bro. Some people just choose to be slaves,
They
bro.
choose and you know why they choose to? Because they comfortable with it. I posted something on
Yeah,
Facebook this morning. I said that sometimes success or moving forward requires you to be uncomfortable.
right.
You know, you got to be uncomfortable with doing something you know is right, whether it's right for you or whether it's right for
Right.
humanity. You know, you
But
just
shoot, but our women definitely gonna tell us because they scared for us to die in our truth. They don't want us to not be here because of our truth got us killed.
bro,
You know what I'm saying? So our women possibly gonna tell us, yo, you ain't gotta
you
say
gotta
this.
chill.
Don't, bro, relax.
Right.
You want to goddamn get to this peak, you gotta
You
relax,
gotta relax, man, because that
bro.
doesn't
It's like, and
everything
then they
doesn't
gonna
mean
use
death.
their my bad, but it's like
Oh, you good?
they'll use it to our detriment because they know how much we love our women.
Right, right,
You know what I'm saying?
right. Like I don't know
That's
if you
why I
ever.
say the emasculation of men. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
they'll use them against us.
I agree. I agree with you to a certain extent on that. You know what I'm
To
saying?
a certain extent, we ain't got to fully agree
Right,
because
right, right. But I agree with you
we
on
are we
some
our
some
own man.
points. Yeah, for sure. So do you have you remember young Pharaoh? You know, before
Right.
all the stuff happened to him or whatever. This dude said, uh, he said something that stuck out to me one time. He was like, the love that we have, black men have for women is like is high, because you remember like when we used to be on the court, right? And we shooting ball or whatever, and we would be
So
shooting
when that girl
regular.
come around,
But when
man,
that girl come around, bro,
we Kobe on the court.
you hear me? I'm just saying, look, the dribbles
gotta
turn
show
into
off.
dunks and all this other stuff because
Yeah.
it's just something that the black woman do to us.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
wouldn't act like that with no other woman. You won't act like that with no other woman. Real talk, because we know that.
And they can use that to either empower us,
Right.
or take our power.
Or take a
You know
power,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because they can be a distraction too.
It definitely can. It
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
can.
That's why you got Instagram with all the Instagram models and stuff like that. We don't like it's
Bro,
too
I
much,
don't even
man.
be on
Too much of a
Instagram no more.
distraction. You know what I'm saying? Because respectfully, if you want to keep your home and your family, don't worry about it. Not be on that motherfucker.
Well, no, it ain't even that, because my wife. No, I get what you're saying though. For some homes it is like that though. So yeah, I agree with you. But I'm just saying in my situation, it ain't even like that. But it's just it's the point of like when I get on there, that's all I see.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I even try to like certain videos. I try to unfollow these women, right? But now Instagram got somewhere where now that shit is just, it's an algorithm. It just pop up in your feed now. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta want to see this shit.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
So I just decided to not get on there anymore. I just like forget it. Even on TikTok, I don't even get on TikTok to scroll. I just post.
The thing is, bro, the way the algorithm set up here is just used as a distraction. Mm-hmm. None of that is to empower us. You know what I'm saying? It's always a distraction. So we was able to use that distraction to empower us. Mm-hmm. They'll take the whole platform down.
Oh, definitely. Hell yeah. Man, they will snatch
you know
it down.
What I'm saying? Just like the word nigga. Just like the word nigga. They use it to, you know what I'm saying, defile us. You know what I'm saying? And now we embrace the word nigga. Oh, my nigga. Now we can't say the word nigga. The word nigga is offensive. But y'all called us this for so long.
For so long, you know bro. Like now we turned it into a term.
You got Mexicans that can say the N-word, but we can't call them none of a wetback.
Right. Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Can't. No, and
you can't call them none of a wetback.
That's what Kanye was talking about, though. That's what Kanye was talking about. It's okay for us to get on here and say and demean ourselves, but
I fuck a nigga, the bitch, nigga, the bitch.
Hell yeah, it's cool for us to do that. All day. But as soon as you say something about somebody else, though,
nigga say a Jewish bitch,
man,
invisible hand,
invisible hand.
Yeah. Invisible hand, bitch. I see you. I see the rest of your body, but your hand invisible, bitch.
Right.
I see the rest of your body. Your hand invisible like a motherfucker, but I see you, bitch.
Hey, that's real, bro. And that's why I say, people missed the point that Kanye was trying to make. Like, I think he literally got on the Drink Champs to start this controversy because he knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like he said, man, it's okay for me to say all this.
Started off as a producer, fam.
That's what I'm saying.
He know how to produce.
Producers eat though.
And the fact that he's a rapper on top of that, he know his words. He's a linguistic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, his mother and his father was in a predicament to where they was in the same thing he going through. His mother took him away from his father for certain reasons, and his mother was a Black Panther. So the words that he speak from is a woman's power. You know what I'm saying? That's why he can go on these rants, because he sounds just like a woman, a female.
You talking about the way he rant?
Female that's in power.
You talking about the way? You talking about the way that he rants?
The depth of the way he rants.
Talking about the emotion in it. The emotion.
You know what I'm saying? There's no landing point when you got emotion.
Right, yeah. Like, you right.
He's just spurring out things because of the way he feels.
The way he feels, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
so he's speaking from his mother's perspective.
Right. But a lot of people ain't realize
his mother was his mother was an activist.
She was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like he was raised around his mother. So it's like, he's speaking from a Black powerful woman. He's channeling his mother right now. You know what I'm saying? We want to believe in spirits. He's channeling his mother.
Yeah, I can believe
He
that.
barely had his father in his
But I
life to
never
channel
thought of it like
anything.
that though. Never thought
You
of
know
it
what I'm
like
saying?
that. Yeah, you just
I
made
just come to here to give you a different perspective
yeah,
of
you
it.
just
You know
opened up a new door as far as to, why he is the way he is,
the why.
Yeah, the
You know what I'm
why.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And I can believe that, because his dad is
And
still here, so he can't channel his
yeah,
dad's spirit. So yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and by the things in the social media that's meant to emasculate a man, they went
Mm.
all the way to say he's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Separate him from his wife and his kids. They
Yep.
kidnap the kid. Don't even tell him where they at.
Successfully.
You know what I'm saying? In
Mm-hmm.
front of everybody's eyes.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
You know
That's
what
why I
I'm saying?
said, man,
Pure
we got
child trafficking in front of everybody's eyes. Because if the girl grow up to be just anything like Kim Kardashian, that's trafficking.
it is.
You know what I'm saying?
That is. And that's why I said, man, at this point, bro, we gotta support Kanye by any means necessary, bro. Like, we can't be sitting around here calling this man crazy when the world already doing it.
You know what I'm saying?
If anything, people that look like him need to be saying this man is perfectly sane.
Or at least, bro, give him the same respect they give Charleston White.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Or at least give him the same respect they give him, or that type of momentum. You know what I'm saying? To where we can keep the ball rolling in a positive way. Because a lot of times what we see is the clickbait. We won't get to look at the rest of it.
And that makes me wonder, how would people respect him if he was to come off like Charleston White? If he would approach things like Charleston White, how would things work out for him then?
He said DEFCON.
I hear you speak on DEFCON.
That was Charleston White. Even though Charleston White, like, man, these niggas, he's an Uncle Ruckus ass motherfucker. Even though he's an Uncle Ruckus,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A live character of Uncle Ruckus, you know what I'm saying? Kanye West he's not conforming to that character.
Right.
So he's not gonna ever be that Uncle Ruckus, although he wanna goddamn get us niggas right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
You're not gonna tell us, yo, man, some dumbass shit and then give us the truth behind it. He gonna want to give us it straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just be wondering, how would that work out for him as being,
how would it work out for Kanye
with
West?
Kanye, because he got the money, because of the money he got, the status that he got, the business deals that he got. You heard Balenciaga then just dropped him,
Yeah.
which I don't think is gonna change nothing. But
did you know about the man? He had the power to his money was kind of more than China, and he was gonna make their own dollar. I guess it was like in Ghana or something like that.
You talking about Gaddafi? The Gaddafi? The one they killed?
Yeah, the black man.
Yeah, the black man in Africa, right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
not Marcus Garvey. You talking about that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I know you talking about. You talking about Gaddafi. You talking about Gaddafi?
You know
yeah. I know you talking about. Go ahead.
The thing is, like, you can have a certain amount of power in this position of money or whatever. Mm-hmm. They gonna find a way still to take you out.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But when you ask wonder how to be for him, the same as that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he got the power, he got the position,
and that's what makes him dangerous.
But what he can't do, what they not allowing him to do, is have his voice.
Right. That's the only thing they can do is to allow him not have his voice. But that's why I said him buying Parler, and this is a good move for him. It's great. Only thing is now he got to get people to migrate to that app.
Right.
That's gonna be the challenge, because everybody's so used to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Everybody's used to that. Getting somebody on something totally different. Yeah.
I just want to throw a point, all right? Because I ain't really want to offend you, but son, we from here. Okay. We from here. Why we got to go over there? We from here.
Oh.
So everything that's built, like Twitter and all this, Facebook,
mm-hmm.
this was all right for the people first, So why
Okay.
we gotta go over there?
Oh, you
You
talking
know what I'm
about
saying? That's not,
you talking
you
about
know what
if he
I'm saying?
create if he once he buy the app?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why we gotta go over there? Nigga, we from
That's
here.
gonna be everybody's mentality though. You know, it's probably not gonna be mine because I already created me an account over there.
Yeah, you
So
already got your pal. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, I already got me one over there. So yeah, but I think once a lot of content creators, especially content creators that sit and talk like how we do now, once they
Right,
migrate, you know, your following gonna follow you.
right.
Boom, and there you go. You got other people creating, you know, creating them a platform also because you made that move. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's gonna
But
take. It's
in
gonna be
ways,
challenging.
it'll have to force them to, because just like before the Instagrams and all this stuff, it was Vine, right?
Right. Yep. Yep.
So when Vine shut down, they had to go to somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they blew up off of these social networks.
Yep.
They got a name off of these social networks. Why would they go somewhere? They got to rebuild it.
Rebuild it. Yeah.
Almost take their people from here to over there, and their people from over here is used to this.
That's why. That is why I'm announcing it right now. So the little bit of following I do have, go ahead and go get you an account over there, because when this thing blows up and ain't nobody creating content on this joint no more, then you already know where to go. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's what they did with Vine wrong, is that they didn't go ahead and create them an account over here. You feel what I'm saying? So when the move did happen, because see what happens is, what we don't see behind the scenes is when these new companies come in and they start growing fast, they buy up everything else.
Right.
Which forces you to have to shut down. You know what I'm
Mark
saying?
Zuckerberg, what, Facebook and all this.
Yeah. You know, just it's crazy because now only one that didn't go was Twitter, because it's crazy how what's his name, Elon Musk bought Twitter and then gave it right back. I don't understand it. You know, why nobody want to touch Twitter?
Cause Twitter got a place called the Black Twitter.
That's true. That's true.
Twitter got its own sub genre.
It does.
Within it. You know
I think black people run Twitter, to be honest with you.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like they not gonna leave where they already established themselves at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like the new app is not gonna get traction. You know what I'm saying? The people that's paid to promote it, they you know what I'm saying, they gonna get what they got. You know what I'm saying? Just like Vine, when that closed out and they went to other platforms, they gonna get they just do. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna take more time for people to leave what they used to.
Well, let me say this. I think and I'm piggybacking off what you're saying. So I feel like once they buy into it,
right,
then the community guidelines are changing. So people ain't gonna be able to do what they used to do on there, because pretty much you can do and say whatever the hell you want to say on Twitter, pretty much for the most part. Because,
for the most part,
yeah, because it's things that are allowed on there that ain't allowed everywhere else. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's why they got a subscription for Instagram now.
Right.
So you can see certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like they okaying certain things. That shit crazy, bro. They slick.
They know it's like it's the thing of what Kanye West said, the nigga, the bitch, the nigga. Bro, they know, like, man, go ahead and be distracted by this right here. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And that's in ways.
Go ahead and
part of it too. We playing a part of it too, because
y'all helping us. Y'all helping us do this.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Bro. They playing off our own the way that we demise ourselves. So yeah, they just capitalize off of it. That's crazy, man.
This is what they do. What they do. They give you a loaded gun and say, "Yo, we playing Russian roulette."
Right. Turn it on yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time we turn the camera on and do these dumbass TikTok dances and say some shit that might mislead our people.
Right.
Nigga, we killing our goddamn self.
Killing yourself, man. Don't even realize it. Don't even realize
it. And don't care that we doing it either.
Yeah. That's
you know what I'm saying? But for me, I know the algorithm, and I know once we say certain things, it's gonna get to certain places.
Oh yeah, most
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? That's why I speak the way I speak and with the passion that I speak with, because
Mm,
just like another person won't say the same thing or might think the same thing, you're like, yo, he said the same thing I was just thinking. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? But ain't gonna want to say it because it might just seem crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. Those are
You
facts.
know, so I want to say certain things just to
Just to get,
disturb people in a way
yeah,
and confuse some
right.
motherfuckers. I want to confuse some motherfuckers
Yeah,
in a
well,
way.
get you shook up a
You know
little
what
bit.
I'm saying? I gotta confuse them because they ain't for us in a way.
Right.
They ain't need for us, so we gotta confuse them motherfuckers from what the fuck the plan is.
Uh,
We want to say agenda. The real agenda is for nigga. You need to go to this other platform so you can
right.
get your word
So
out.
you can get
You
your
know what I'm
word
saying?
out. Right. Like they got Patreon and all these different things, but you
Yeah,
know,
and Vimeo.
I'm the type of person, man. I'm not trying to ask for nobody money, man. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
if you know, if you support me, you support me. If you don't, you don't. But that's still not going to deter me from getting what I'm thinking out. You get what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
that's why I never went over to Patreon, because then they want you to, you know, pay. You know,
Hey man,
hey, I'm not
in
asking.
order to use your voice over here,
Yeah, you
you
got.
need to pay this
Yeah,
fee.
you need to pay this, and you
Pay
might want
this
to get
fee,
people.
man.
You might want to get people to pay to see your
You know
content.
what
You know what I'm
I'm saying?
saying? Like, nah, I'm
Yeah.
good, man. One day,
Hey
man, I
man,
want to. Like I
it's
told
so
you
many
earlier,
false prophets. It's so many
it
false
is.
prophets that's making a profit
Just saying
off of
anything,
blind motherfuckers.
man, and that's why I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Before I spend money on you, bro, I have to really know that you really are who you say you are. You
You
know,
know what I'm saying?
and I got to know that this money is going
But
towards a
we buy into
cause.
Charleston White. We buy into Charleston White.
Yeah, I don't buy
You
into
know
him,
what I'm
but yeah,
saying?
yeah, but
Because he's not who he say he is.
right.
You know what I'm saying? The
Well,
person that he really is, he not saying he that.
he not saying he did. Right, exactly.
He
So
not saying he that. He
people,
giving us this baboon.
right, they buying
You know what I'm
into
saying?
the ignorant one. You know what I'm saying? Like if I send some money to him, I'm gonna send it straight to his outreach program,
Right.
because I know where it's going. You feel what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't send it directly to him. The money that they
Indeed.
got him making, that shit, he's shining on their ass now. You
He
know?
bought a 99 boo
Yeah.
boo chain.
Yeah, and he bought a Jag, a brand new Jag.
Man, look, man. If only this nigga was Pastor TD Jakes.
uh,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
We got people on the pulpit that's doing the same thing.
On the same thing. And
You know what I'm saying?
that's why I did not just say that. I said that we praise them.
You know?
We praise them, and we don't even see the fuckery behind that shit.
Hey man.
It's just how it is,
But
bro.
that's why it's always good to, you know what I'm saying, throw a curveball and give them a little distraction.
Give him a little
Give him a
distraction.
yay.
Yeah.
Give him a yay.
Yeah, yeah.
Let him go on
See,
all the rants that he want to.
you
Give him
need
all the
that from time to
distractions.
time, bro, because
You
we
know what
be
I'm
too
saying?
docile for too long.
For
You
real.
need it. So yeah,
You
man, I
know what
agree
I'm
with
saying?
it.
And if a more brainwashed, that's all they ever think about all day is being brainwashed.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't got the mindset of like, man, why?
Right.
Why?
Why is this
You know what I'm
like
saying?
this?
No, I don't want to question nothing.
Don't nobody question nothing, man. I always was taught, man, to not believe everything. I mean to literally believe nothing and question everything. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I was taught that, and I didn't know what it meant when I was a kid. But man, as I got older, look, you can't just pull no wool over my face.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
got to give me the why.
So for the one that's already minute and goddamn little in the brain, you know what I'm saying? We gotta throw those curveballs. And then we gotta tell the truth in a jokingly way.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So they can digest it. We
Yeah.
gotta put that pill in some cookie dough sometime.
Right. That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So they can be digestible.
Mm-hmm. So
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well, man, we've been on this
I
joint almost
appreciate you, my
3
G.
hours, bro, and I
I
appreciate
you,
it, bro. Look, you gotta come back
appreciate
when
you,
I
my
go
G.
live again, bro.
Let's tap into this algorithm, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you, your time. Man, if you want to shout yourself out, man, you can do it, bro.
Nah, bro, this all about your platform, bro, and
Man, that's
whatever
real.
the next one is, it ain't
Man.
about me, bro.
Salute, bro. Salute, man. But you know, whenever you get ready, bro, hey, you can do that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
just know that the
It's all
opportunity is
it's all
there.
about the next platform, though. We just got to get to the next one so we can really speak.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. There you go, man. I love it, bro. So yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that did tune in, bro. I appreciate it. Lil Vic, man, I look forward to doing this again, bro.
For sure, man.
All right, man. You
Have
have
a
a good
blessed
one.
one, G.
You too, bro.